final chapter of the Oz Principle addresses 10 tough issues that the author sees as the most threatening to your organization. But I want to take another approach and share with you how I'm using the Oz Principle to parent a teenager. Whatever the issue you're facing in business, parenting, your marriage, the number one contributing factor to overcoming the obstacle and achieving more is the attitude you bring to the situation. And that's ultimately what this whole book has been about, right? You are in control of your results. Sure, there are things beyond your control, but the bottom line is this: an above-the-line mentality, in the grand scheme of things, will consistently outperform a below-the-line mentality. Giving in to the victim approach that says you are the passive agent to whom all this bad stuff is happening will keep you from getting better results. So here's how I'm using the Oz Principle to parent my teenager. My daughter, she had a rough day at school last week, and it reminded me how thankful I am that I'm not in junior high anymore. But the next morning when I dropped her off at school, I told her to have an awesome day. Well, she just rolled her eyes and got out of the car. And when I picked her up from school, I asked if it was an awesome day, and she said it was okay, but there wasn't anything that happened to her that made it awesome. When she said that, my mind immediately went to this book. My 13-year-old summarized the victim mentality in that one sentence. Nothing happened to her that made it awesome. What role is she playing in this scenario? She was passively waiting for something good to come her way. So I asked her the all-important question: what else could you have done to make today awesome? You see, sometimes awesome things do just happen to you, but those are rare events. Instead, you have to actively be involved to make things happen and to get the results that you want. And I used this principle to parent a teenager and show her that if she wants great things, awesome things to happen, she has the ability to make them happen. We talked about a couple of things that she could have done that would have made the day better. And the next day, when I picked her up from school, you know what she told me? You guessed it. It was an awesome day. Whether you are a teenager, a business owner, a pastor, or an executive, remember that only when you assume full accountability for your thoughts, feelings, actions, and results can you direct your own destiny. Otherwise, someone or something else will. Awesome days rarely just happen to you. A great sales quarter rarely just happens to you. An incredible ministry event rarely just happens to you. You need to go get it. Work hard. Actively follow the steps to accountability that will keep you operating above the line. Now, my challenge is to figure out how to utilize the Oz Principle to get my daughter to clean her room.